A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal move, the owner of the Inglewood Oil Field in Los Angeles County, Sentinel Peak, has filed a lawsuit against the state of California, challenging the constitutionality of a recently enacted law that demands the cessation of production and the plugging of wells. This law, signed by Governor Gavin Newsom in September, is part of a broader initiative aimed at reducing pollution and enhancing local government authority over oil and gas operations. The Inglewood Oil Field, which spans approximately 1,000 acres and is located southwest of downtown Los Angeles, contains around 820 unplugged wells, with 420 currently in operation. Alarmingly, about 80% of these active wells are classified as low-producing, yielding less than 15 barrels of oil or 60,000 cubic feet of gas daily. Sentinel Peak's legal team argues that the new law represents an unconstitutional attempt to force the company to halt its legal business operations. They contend that the mandatory fines imposed by the law violate both federal and state regulations that prohibit excessive penalties. The lawsuit describes the financial penalties as grossly disproportionate, lacking any apparent upper limit or correlation to actual harm caused. The California Department of Conservation, which oversees the state's oil and gas regulations, has refrained from commenting on the ongoing litigation. However, Assemblyman Isaac Bryan, a Democrat representing the area, has expressed unwavering support for the law he authored. Bryan emphasized the community's long-standing fight to close the hazardous low-producing oil field and vowed to defend the legislation in court. He asserted that the people of California, through their legislature, have made it clear that dangerous oil wells should not operate in close proximity to residential areas. The lawsuit raises important questions about the balance between environmental protection and the rights of businesses operating within legal frameworks. As California continues to grapple with the challenges of climate change and pollution, this legal battle highlights the tensions between state regulations and the oil industry's interests. The law mandates that all low-producing wells in the Inglewood Oil Field cease operations by March 2027, with all wells required to be plugged by the end of 2030. Failure to comply will result in a monthly fine of $10,000 for each non-compliant well. This legislation effectively aims to phase out fossil fuel extraction in a region where drilling has occurred for over a century. The implications of this lawsuit could reverberate beyond California, potentially influencing similar legislative efforts across the country. As the case unfolds, it will be crucial to monitor how the courts interpret the balance between environmental regulations and business operations. The outcome may set a precedent for future environmental laws and the rights of companies operating within those legal frameworks. The Inglewood Oil Field has long been a focal point of environmental concerns, with community advocates arguing that the presence of low-producing wells poses risks to public health and safety. The ongoing legal battles surrounding this oil field underscore the urgency of addressing environmental issues while navigating the complexities of legal and economic considerations. As the lawsuit progresses, both sides are preparing for a protracted legal fight that could shape the future of oil production and environmental policy in California. The stakes are high, not only for Sentinel Peak, but also for the communities surrounding the Inglewood Oil Field, who have long advocated for cleaner air and a healthier living environment. The community's push for stricter regulations reflects a growing awareness of the health risks associated with fossil fuel extraction and the need for sustainable energy solutions. As this legal saga continues, it remains to be seen how the courts will respond to the challenges posed by both the oil industry and environmental advocates. The outcome may ultimately influence the trajectory of California's energy policies and the broader national conversation on environmental protection and corporate responsibility. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.